we're back to our pole barn shed build here. We left off yesterday. We put the girts on in the back to put the top and the bottom of where the windows are going to go. You can see those back there. We have 2 side girts on, 1 on each side. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is put the top girt on the 12-foot sides. And what I've done over here, I've measured up 36.5 inches, just like these are measured here. I'm going to go ahead and put my girt above this line. I look down here. This is the board ends right there. So I measured from here to here, which is 2 3/4 inches. I put that mark up here, 2 3/4 inches. I'll place my board right up against that mark here. Then on this side over here, because this post is not staked, I'll go ahead and move this post until it's flush on the outside edge. Okay, lined up on the bottom, lined up on the back. Go ahead and put a screw in. Then I'll head down to the other side and we'll move the post, the upright post. So it's flush on the end like this one is. Got my handy helpers here. Okay, that looks like it's going to be pretty tough to move. I think I'm going to have to get the tractor on here and pull this back some. Okay, moving on to the other side. This post is plumb front to back. Go check the back one. Plumb front to back. So I don't have to do the same thing. I don't have to move that front post. I'm just going to go ahead and attach my top girt there, so I don't need the tractor to pull or push the post this time. Just barely caught that. Okay, that side's done. Now I gotta pack these in or fill these gaps in here. That one there and that one on the other side over there. I'm going to measure from the top of the ground skirt up, about 6.5 feet. And that'll give me approximately 7 feet in the back. And on the front, I'm going to measure up 8.5 feet. The back of the shed will be 7 feet high to the top of the plate. And this one will be 9 feet high to the top of the plate. I've got to get at least 7 feet 4 inches for the tractor ROPS in the, you know, relatively far back here. So I should be able to get the tractor about to this point in the shed to drop my implements off in the back end. Okay, we got all our posts marked here. I'm just gonna go ahead now and put my plates on. They're gonna go below this line here. I'm gonna use 2x6 plates, front and back. Then I'll double them. Once I get them on, I'll double them on the inside and push them right up against the rafters. That'll give me a sandwich here so I can put some bracing in this way. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start my top plates. I'm just tacking these up with a 4-inch deck screw, and I'm going to go ahead and use my construction screws later. I'll put 2 in each one of these, and I'll probably get my nailer. Okay, we got our back wall top plate on. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 construction screws on each one of these now. Then I'll come back later with the framing nailer and hit them with a few nails also. Okay, we're looking at the back here, the top plates here. Now there's 2 ways you can handle this. You can extend your top plate out 1.5 inches so your rafter falls on here, so it makes it flush with all your girts. Or, and this is the route I went because I didn't want to go ahead and buy extra long boards. This is an 8-foot board as it is. So I'm just going to wrap this like that. And that'll give me my surface up here to rest my rafter. Okay, so now I have my rafter surface here. Rafter will be running up this way. Okay, because I don't have any reference points on these front posts, I don't have any skirt boards on, I'm going to go ahead and run a chalk line across the 4 posts to find out where the top of my top plate goes. So I was able to measure from these skirt boards here on the sides. So I measured up 102 inches on each side. I just run my chalk line now down across there, then I can run my top plates. Okay, I have all my front uprights here plumb. Just got done setting those up, bracing those where they need to be. Got my marks up there for my top plate that I put on with the chalk line. I don't know if you can see them or not. And now I'm just going to go ahead and measure for my front plates.